Everybody, and welcome to Prisoner. That's right, today for the first episode, actually after the introduction episode, we are going to be going through all kinds of amazing things that you can do on Prisoner. Places you can nade jump, walls you can jump up on, ways to get your weapons to yourself, all kinds of cool stuff. Now if you haven't seen the introduction video, you're going to go back, watch the introduction video first, because there's going to be some concepts that we taught you in that video that are going to be applied in this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now, if you remember in the introduction video, I told you that you could actually blow weapons to yourself with grenades. Well, I don't know if I said with grenades, but I think I did. Anyway, the first thing I'm going to show you is I don't know what you call it, just blowing weapons to yourself with grenades from different locations. So, as you can see, I'm up here at the top of the map. Rocket launcher is down there. I don't want to walk down there to get the rocket launcher. So what can we do? Alright, well, let me show you. If you line yourself up, now the trick to all these nades is the knowing exactly where to stand and where to throw the grenade. So if you line yourself up in the middle of the rocket launcher here, step back to the wall, okay? Now zoom in, aim just below the ramp there, and chuck a grenade. Look what happens. You get a rocket launcher flying right to you. Now tell me that is not like the coolest thing you've ever seen. So that is the first grenade, I don't know what you want to call it, weapon nade that you can do on Prisoner. But let me show you some other awesome things we can do. Alright, now for this next trick, what we're going to do is we're going to get the overshield from the top of the map all the way down to the bottom to us. Now, just like the rocket launcher, that might sound pretty crazy, but that's what we're going to do. Now keep in mind, for this one, you're going to actually need a plasma grenade, because you can see at the top here I have frags and I've got plasmas. So it won't work with just one grenade. So what you want to do is back into this corner right here. Alright, now zoom in, make sure your reticle is lined up. If you look on the wall, on the edge of the wall like this, alright, now zoom out and move your reticle to where the bottom of it is just across the bottom of the ramp there. Then what you want to do is throw a plasma, then immediately switch to a frag and throw a frag. And as you can see, the overshield comes tumbling down to us. Pretty nifty if you're on the bottom of the map. And also, you can come over here, jump up, you get your rocket launcher with your quick cloak. Now you've been at the bottom of the map and you have all the power-ups and all the power. So next up, I'm going to show you how to get the sniper rifle from the bottom of the map. First, what you want to do is come in the corner here. Then you want to put your reticle on this light. Now you want to move it slightly to the right. If you put it in the center, it won't work. Then move up to the top right here in the center and throw your grenade and watch the magic happen. And that is a free sniper rifle on the bottom of the map. And you can pick people off. Alright, next up I'm going to show you a weapon grenade trick that we like to call 3/4. Now the reason we call it 3/4 is because you actually use it with a sniper rifle. And what you do is you go 10 times zoom, look at the very center where this intersects right here. Go up and you go 3/4 of the way up on the ramp here. Now obviously you can also use it with a pistol. If you're going to do it with a pistol, you're just going to put it directly above the where the shadow there is and make sure it's centered on here. So centered directly above the shadow. Throw your grenade and our rocket launcher actually comes down, bounces around the corner, comes over here, and we got a free rocket launcher. Pretty nifty, right? So next up, I'm going to show you how to get the sniper rifle from over here. What you want to do is move into the corner right here. You're going to want to crouch for this one. Zoom in, put the right of your reticle at the edge of the shadow. Move up, put the bottom of the reticle on the roof. Throw your grenade. Like I said, make sure you're crouched. It's going to blow the sniper rifle up onto the platform and over to you where you can grab it. Alright, so next up I'm going to show you some grenade jumps. Now first of all, as I showed you in a previous video, you can actually grab the plasma rifle through this ground. It's just a little thing to know. Or you can do a grenade jump right here up to the top of the platform, head on up the ladder, and grab your health pack. Okay, so here's another grenade jump that you'll probably never actually use because it's very risky, but I'm going to go ahead and show it to you anyway. You can come over here, grab your rocket launcher, then come over here and you want to make sure you're about there's the halfway point, make sure you're standing back a little bit, throw your grenade, do a crouch jump on your way up so that you can actually make that jump and come over and get your health pack. you might want to get out of the way before somebody shoots you. So I'm going to show you one more grenade jump, but before that I'm going to demonstrate first to you something you can do on Prisoner, and that's that you can actually jump up on these door ledges. Now let me show you. Normally you couldn't, like, there's no way you can get up there, okay? Not even with the crouch jump, nothing. You can't jump that high. However, if you run up and if you run against the wall, you can actually use it to propel yourself up to the top like that. And you can actually jump up to the top like this. It's very difficult to do. It's something you have to practice a lot. But once you get the hang of it, it can be very useful to get from one point to another. Now, if you want to combine that with a grenade jump, you can start from the bottom down here, do a grenade jump up to the platform, grab the health pack, and then make your wall jump all the way up to the top and get your overshield. It's a good way to get from the bottom of the map to the top of the map very quickly. Now, just like on the other side, you can run up this side over here on the other side of the map, and you can actually get to the top from over here. It's a very quick and easy way to get from the bottom to the top. And you can also, if you crouch jump at the right time, jump into this window on the other side. Or if you're over here and you're fighting somebody, you can do a crouch jump to the window on that side. So here's a quick tip that I've actually shown you once before, but I'm going to actually go in detail about it. If you're at the bottom and you're timing the power weapons, for those of you that don't know, you can actually time the power weapons in Halo 1. It's based on when the game starts. So if you get yourself a kitchen timer, that's right, get yourself a kitchen timer. I did it. A lot of people did it, actually. You start the timer when the game starts, and then rocket launchers, I think for pretty much every map, is on a 2-minute respawn, and the cloaking and the overshield is on a 1-minute respawn. I could be wrong about that. I haven't actually checked it recently, but I believe that's what the times are. But anyway, if you're down here and you're timing it, you can actually get the overshield, get the rocket launcher, and quick cloak. So we'll show you that real quick. As you can see, I got the cloaking, rocket launcher, and quick cloaked. Now, since I picked up the rocket launcher, it's not the perfect quick cloak, but it's still pretty good. Now, another little thing you can do, you can actually grab more than just weapons to the ground. I showed earlier you could grab weapons to the ground. You can also grab grenades or health packs. So if you're at the bottom of the map and you need some health, you have to make sure you're directly under the health pack, and you can grab it to the ground. Now, you can also do this with grenades. As you can see, I'm out of grenades, but there's grenades right here if you're on the bottom of the map, and I can get them. I know I can. You actually have to crouch jump to grab them. You can actually grab all the grenades to the ground. Where's the other two? Right, okay. Well, just believe me, take my word, you can actually grab all the grenades to the ground. So along the same lines as being able to grab stuff to the ground, you can actually melee through the ground. Now, I've never actually been able to do this in a game. However, if you ever do this to somebody, like, you have bragging rights. So as you can see, we have one character up there. He's standing directly on the overshield. You can actually come over here, and if you stand in the right spot, you can jump and melee him through the ground. You actually have to be crouched to do this. So I'll just give you a little idea where you have to be. Oh, and a quick note, you can actually kill somebody with a melee in the back, even if they have full overshield. So that's something to remember. So here's another useful trick. For anybody that's played Halo 2, you may have heard of the BXR. If not, look it up. You can probably find it online. But what you do is, this is the double melee trick. Now, normally, as you can see, it takes a decent amount of time in between melees. However, if you throw a grenade after meleeing, you can actually melee again. It works kind of like attack resets or attack canceling in League of Legends, but it's Halo. So I'll demonstrate that real quick for you. And kaboom. Alright guys, I want to finish up this video with one more trick for you. Now, I've never actually used this in a game, but I'm just going to demonstrate it just for the sake of doing it. Now, just like you can nade jump, you can actually rocket jump. Now, I don't know if you've seen Freddie Wong's video rocket jump, but if you have, this is where it originated from, Halo 1. That's right, that's the roots of the rocket jump. Now, the thing about rocket jumping is it's very dangerous because obviously you're going to blow yourself up with a rocket. However, as I mentioned in the first introduction episode, overshields make you invincible. So we can do fancy smancy grenade rocket jumps. Let me demonstrate. And we go flying. And once you're up here, just do your reload glitch and you can get your rocket back. So, that's where I'm going to stop it for this episode of Halo 1 Tactics. Hope you all found this very useful. Be sure to subscribe and come back for the next episode on the next map that we play. Until then, I will see you all later.